Are you tired of trading your time for dollars, no matter how much you charge? What if I told you there's a way to scale your business, earn income while you sleep, and reach more people than ever before, all without working more hours? Well, today, I'm going to show you how turning your expertise into a digital product or program can transform your business and life. Hey, I'm Chris Harrell, the Marketing Superman, and I help service-based entrepreneurs craft, communicate, and convert your expertise into digital courses and premium programs. And if you've been feeling kind of stuck, working long hours, but still want to make a major impact, this video is for you. In the next few minutes, I'll break down the 3 biggest benefits of creating a digital product, like a course or a program, and how it can take your business to the next level. Now, when I first started my business, I, just like most, and probably you, depended on trading my time for money. I worked with clients one-on-one. Now, while I loved what I was doing because of the impact I was able to create, I quickly realized that I was going to hit a ceiling, and I began to hit that ceiling. My income was capped by the number of hours I could work per day, and honestly, I was burning out. And that's when I decided to create my first digital course. Now, it wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I took my knowledge that I was already teaching my clients and I packaged it into a course and an online program. And let me tell you this, when I first woke up and started to see sales that were coming in overnight, it was a complete game changer for me. And not only was I able to start earning passive income, I was able to reach people outside of my local area. It allowed me to impact more lives, scale my business, and free up that much needed time to focus on other parts of my business and other parts of my brand that was growing. That's why I'm so passionate about this topic, because I know firsthand how life-changing and game-changing this can be for you. So the first major benefit, my friend, is earning passive income while you sleep. So let's go ahead and start with the granddaddy of them all. Let's start with the big one, passive income. So a digital product, what it does, allows you to package your expertise and your knowledge into something that generates income for you without you always having to trade your time for it. You're able to make sales without you having to physically always have to be there. Imagine waking up in the morning and seeing just sales notifications on your phone. I mean, literally, you're waking up, you got your phone, and you see email notifications of sales that are being made. Or you still got eye boogers in your eye, your breath stank, and everything. But this is what's possible, my friend. See, that's what a digital product can do. Now, here's a fact. Statistics say that passive income streams account for 50% of revenue for most successful entrepreneurs. That means half of the income streams that are coming in are from passive income streams. Now, why is this so important, my friends? That your knowledge, your expertise is valuable. And when you package it into a digital product, you make a way for it to begin to work for you, even when you're not working. Let me draw this out to you to see this. So let me share my screen and kind of draw this quick little illustration. So maybe this will help resonate for you here. All right, let's pull this up. All right, cool. All right, so let me draw this out for you to actually get this and see how powerful this is, my friend. All right, so let me draw this out and share this with you. So let's just say, all right, let's just say this here is a river, okay? All right, so this is a river, okay? This is a river, and the river is flowing. Let's say the river is flowing this way, all right, downstream. So let's say this is a river, all right? It's a river. Now, so this is a river, and let's call this river, all right, let's give it a name. Let's call this river passive income. All right, so this is the passive income river, okay? So it's flowing down this way. Now, on this river, let's just say here, all right, here is where we have, say we got some bridges, all right? So we got a bridge that's going over, some bridges that's going over the river, all right? And what I want you to kind of imagine is say, okay, so this is you on one side of the bridge, and say, you know, this is you on another side of the bridge, and everything like this. All right. Now, so you can go and cross the bridge. Guess what? Now you be on this side of the bridge, right? You can go across the bridge here and be on this side of the bridge. But what's the one constant that's taking place here? The one constant is this here is still flowing. And this here represents your products. It's passive. Like, it no matter what side you cross of the bridge, the river is still flowing. And no matter, you know, when you wake up or what you do with your business, right? This is always flowing for you, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at. So literally, You could be any place in the world, any side of the bridge, doing any other kind of, you could be on vacation. You could be doing other business deals, right? No matter where you are, this always can be flowing for you. And so I want to kind of give that visual illustration to show you how this will always flow for you no matter where you're at. And so that's how having your program, of course, set up as passive income can continue to flow for you. All right, can continue to flow for you. Hopefully that made sense there. So I know when I first, created my first digital course, I was nervous, right? Because I'm like, is it, would anybody buy it? Is it going to sell? All those different things that keep us from doing everything we should do, right? We all have those belief systems, right? But once it launched, my friend, tell me, once it launched, I actually made more in a weekend than I had made in a month. Check this. I had made more in a weekend than I had made in a month. And the best part about that is that it kept selling, right? Beautiful thing about it, you're able to create this one time, and guess what? You can keep selling it over and over and over and over and over while I begin to focus on other things. So that's one of the most powerful things from this. The second huge benefit is that you're able to reach a global audience. See, when you have a digital product, check this out, my friend, you're not limited by geography. You're not limited by your location, right? A lot of service-based entrepreneurs and business owners are limited due to where you're located at, right? You only can do business based off where you at. And so with this allows you to reach people anywhere in the world. As long as someone has an internet connection, you can reach out and touch someone. Reach out and touch someone. You guys remember that? I may be dating myself, but it used to be a commercial back in the day. It was a phone company. Was it AT&T? Southwestern Bell? One of the companies, but they had a commercial. Reach out and touch someone, right? The point is that you're able to reach out and touch people no matter where you're at. So that means that your expertise isn't confined to your local market. So it has a potential, guess what? To reach thousands of people and create more impact, thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people, my friend, globally, because they're like 5 billion people have access online. So I'm sure your ideal audience is somewhere in that 5 billion people, right? And so you're not limited to a local area. And so think about this. If there are 5 billion people online that have some type of internet connection, the opportunities are endless for you, right? It's endless for you to be able to connect and create programs and products that can create massive and passive income for you. Now, so one thing I want you to understand is this. See, your digital product allows you to take your knowledge, and here's how it begins to fully transform your business. Okay. It allows you to go from a one-to-one model. Now, I used to have a firm belief that the one-to-one model was the absolute best model to help people get results. Why? Because you think, well, I need to be there present with one person. Well, my one unique person has one problem. Everybody's stuff is different. And so you think for me to get the best results, I got to be there for them all the time. I got to show up for them one-on-one all the time, right? I got to be there to hold their hands, all this kind of stuff. I used to believe that too. But I'm telling you, this will allow you, when you're relying on a one-to-one model, you can grow and scale your business. Why? Because time. Right? The one thing that's working against you, the one thing that God is not making more of, and the one thing on this planet that is limited is time. And so if your business is a one-to-one client model, right? You're limited on how many people you can serve, how many people you can help, and how much you can grow and scale your business. But when you can take your knowledge from a one-to-one model to a one-to-many model, right? It multiplies your impact and also multiplies your income. Write that down. Going from your digital product will allow you to take your knowledge from a one-to-one model to a one-to-many model. And when it does, it multiplies now. See, I call that God math. God math. In the Bible, it says that one can chase 1,000, two can chase 10,000 in Exodus. Now, when you think about that, right? Now, Christopher Harrell would say, well, if one can chase 1,000, then that means two can chase 2,000, right? Because that's just normal math. right? If one can chase 1,000, then two can chase 2,000. That's what Christopher Harrell says, right? But God says one can chase 1,000, two can chase 10,000. Why? Because God has the unique art of multiplication, right? God doesn't grow by addition. God grows by multiplication. And so the same thing here. This will allow you to begin to multiply your impact because more people can see you on a 24/7 basis, right? And so since you're able to multiply your impact because more people can see you when a time is convenient for them, they can go through your material when it works for them, what's also going to multiply your income. And you will see a 10x type of growth instead of a 2x type of growth. There's a book out there called 10x better than 2x, right? Very phenomenal book. And this takes this same principle that it allows you to 10x, go from a 1x to a 10x very, very powerfully and very, very quickly as well. And so you got to begin to think on a global level. All right, I'm trying to pull my iPad up. You got to begin to think on a global level. Now, why is it so important to think on a global level? Well, here's the deal, my friend. Here's the deal, my friend. You can only limit your own self when it comes online. Matter of fact, if you take a map of the world, all right, and I'm going to share my screen one more time, pick up my iPad. Let's just say this here. Let's just say this here, okay? All right, let's just say, this is Earth, and, we got all this thing here, and I'm not the best artiste in the world. That's for sure. Let's say this is Earth, and this is South America. This is Earth, and this is South America, right? And this is the water and the ocean and all that stuff, right? Well, here's the deal, my friend. All right, here is the dealio. Here's the deal. Your business has just went from now let's just say you're here right in Dallas, Texas, where I'm located, right? So your business just went from a local Dallas only market to a global market. You just went from local to global. Okay. Just like that, seemingly overnight. And literally, now you begin to touch people here, here, little islands here, in the Caribbean, and South America and other places. So you begin to do this, and all these folks here becomes your students. And guess what? Some of these folks will also become your clients, right? Your students will buy your courses, and your clients will buy your programs, and you will begin to see yourself having people come from all parts of the earth, right? Because one thing I've discovered that everybody has the same or similar problems. And so if one person has a problem you can solve, guess what? There's 1,000 people got the same problems that you can solve. There's 10,000 people that got the same problems that you can solve, right? So this allows you to begin to grow your brand and also grow your client and customer base as well. So one of my students, her name was Lorraine, and she was a fitness coach, right? And one of her biggest dreams, she was telling me, is that Chris, I want to launch a fitness coaching business, right? I love this and I need help. And she said, I've been doing some local stuff here, in my town, meet with like 2 or 3 ladies, I can meet with, but she said, I need help. So she realized that she was limited in her growth. So I helped her create a digital program. And all of a sudden, she started getting clients from all across the U.S., right? And it blew her mind. And because she was like, I just didn't see it possible. I just thought, I can work with people here, my local area. But once we put together her program online, she began getting clients from all over different cities, different areas. And it blew her mind. They're like, man, all these ladies who got the same problems that my 2 or 3 ladies have, I can impact all these ladies all across the country and really all across the world. So it blew her mind the reach that she could have with the expertise once she had this. All right. So it's very powerful, my friend, that you don't limit yourself based off of your locality. Okay. And the third benefit, my friend, and hopefully you find this extremely valuable. All right. Hopefully this is extremely valuable for you. But the third benefit of turning your expertise into a digital product is you able to build long-term authority. Long-term authority. Now, creating a digital product positions you as an authority in your niche and expertise. If you want to begin to separate yourself from your competition, you want to begin to separate yourself from others in your marketplace. This is one way. There are two major ways, and I teach you how to do both. To do one, to separate yourself from any competition. If you think you're in a commodity market, if you think your market is too competitive, if you think your market is oversaturated, there are two things you could do to separate yourself from the masses. What I'm teaching you right now is one. I'll teach you how to do both. I'm teaching you one right now. And so this will begin to separate you from others and allow you to stand out as an authority in your niche. See, when people see you taking the time to package up your expertise, they begin to view you as the go-to expert, as the go-to authority. And guess what this does? This builds trust, this builds credibility, and this builds long-term brand loyalty. And people do business with those who they know, like, and trust, right? And in fact is this: statistics say that experts with digital products see a 35% increase in inquiries for their service. 35%, my friend, that is quite substantial, because why? The perception that your audience would perceive you has in comparison to others in your niche and industry, right? You got others who are also in the service-based business, right? And they're offering a similar service, but they don't have a digital product or a program, right? This will make you stand out from them, right? And they'll be like, oh, there's something more special about what you're doing, right? So it's very important that you understand this. So I need you to get this. Your digital product is not just a source of income. It's not just a way for you to make money. Okay, get this. It's not just for you to make money. It's beyond you just making money. It can make you money, but it does something even more profound and impactful for you. I need you to get this. It's also a marketing tool that builds your reputation. Ooh, write that down. It's a marketing tool that builds your reputation. See? Let me draw this last illustration out for you really quick. All right. Let me draw this out for you. Okay. This is going to be a ladder. Okay. This is going to be a ladder. All right. This is a ladder. And this ladder, let me change the color for you really quick. This ladder, let's name this ladder. Oops, I tried to change the color. Here we go. Let's name this ladder. I want to change the color. Authority. All right. So this is our authority ladder. All right. This is our authority ladder. Now, on this ladder, we have steps. Okay. We have steps on this ladder. All right. The first step on this ladder, let's just call it trust. Okay. One of the major factors for a complete stranger who doesn't know you to do business with you is building trust, right? Because you know what's the old adage? People do business with those who they know, like, and trust, right? So what this authority ladder is going to begin to do for you is allow people to trust you more. Also, something else is what's it going to do is give you something called credibility. People look for credible sources. See, since the online space, doing business online is a very crowded space, people look for something that gives you credibility, right? And so if you have a program or a course that separates you from others in your niche and industry, this automatically begin to give you instant credibility in the eyes of your audience, okay? And what it does, it will make you be the person who has the expertise that someone's willing to pay money for. You know, if you needed brain surgery, okay, if you needed to get an operation on your brain, and you have a choice, right? You can go see, your general doctor, right? And your general doctor does what? Well, your general doctor pretty much is like, they do everything. They work on, look at your whole body, right? Or you could go see a neurologist, a big long word, it's going to put neuro, right? You can go see a brain surgeon. What makes the brain surgeon different? He's a specialist. He's seen as an expert. Let me ask you another question. Of these two, both of them are doctors, right? Yes, both of them are doctors. However, which one of these two earns more money? Right here. Earns substantially more money, even though both are medical professionals, both are considered doctors, right? Why? Because one has the trust, one has the credibility, and one has the area of expertise, right? You're not going to have a general doctor open your head up, right? So this is what happens. So you got to understand. So, and what happens is this. Now you have the authority in the eyes of your audience, and they will see you as the go-to expert, right? The person go to solve these specific problems because you have these three things working for you in your favor. In your favor, my friend. And begin to separate yourself from everybody else. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Hopefully that makes sense. See, one of my clients with a financial consulting, young lady with the financial consultant, and after her creating her first course, she started getting invitations to speak at conferences because people saw her as an expert, not just a service provider. So also what happens is that this opened up more doors for her, right? It began to open up more doors, more opportunities because, financial consultants were becoming a dime a dozen. But when she had these other things in place that other people couldn't offer, they're like, hey, would you come speak and share in my particular event here? Because they saw her as an expert and they saw the expertise, the credibility, and the trust, and they saw her as an authority figure, and which made her to be, in the eyes of our audience, the go-to expert. So hopefully that makes sense to you, my friend. You see how imperative this is for you to begin to employ this right now, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. But today in your business, my friend. So let's do a quick recap. What are the three major benefits of turning your expertise into a digital product? What are they again? Write this down. The first major benefit is what you earn passive income while you sleep. Freeing up your time. The most precious asset that God has given you, my friend, is your time. Your time is much more valuable than your money. So use money to buy time. First thing it does, it allows you to earn passive income while you sleep, freeing up your time. Second thing, number two, is what? You're able to reach a global audience, right? Multiplying your impact and multiplying your income. Now you're able to use that God math, right? To go from 1x to 10x instead of going to 1x to 2x, all right? And the third major benefit is what? You build long-term authority. You position yourself as the go-to expert in your niche and field and marketplace to stand out from all the others in your niche, all doing the same, sounding the same, offering the same stuff, right? And as far as the services goes. So let me ask you this. I need you to really think about this. What I'm about to share with you right now. Okay. Imagine what your business could look like if you took these steps. Just take a moment right now and just think and say, and I want you to, in your mind's eye right now, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to do this exercise with me. Close your eyes and just imagine what your life and business could look like if you took these steps. How would things be different for you right now? How much more freedom would you have? How much more peace would you have? How much more happiness would you have? How would your family members look at you and see you right now? How would your kids see you right now? How would your nieces and nephews, grandparents, parents, or how would other family members see you right now? And how would that make you feel? I want you to get one with that feeling right now. How would that make you feel? How would it make you feel knowing that you literally can generate a whole nother double your income passively? That you may have your service, doing your clients, exchanging your time for money, but you could generate the same amount, even more money by beginning to employ this right now, right? Would you go on more vacations? Would you give more to the less fortunate? I mean, what would that do for you that you can't do now? What would it begin to do for you that you aren't doing now? And how would that make you feel? To have the more freedom, more impact, and more opportunities than ever before. How would that feel? How would that make you feel? Well, check this out, my friend. If you're ready to take that next step and begin to create your own digital product, I got something cool for you. I got a free guide I put together called the Top 5 Essentials to Creating a Successful Course Online. Okay. This guide will walk you through the key elements that you need to build a course that scales your expertise and attracts clients for you. If you want that guide right now, there's a link in the description. Click that link in the description to download it right now today and start building your digital course today. If you don't see the link in the description, comment course right now. Comment the word COURSE right now, and my team will get you that to get you started today. But here's the deal. Don't comment right now if you're not going to begin to apply what I'm going to give you. All right. If you're just going to put it on the book, put it on the shelf or procrastinate and make excuses why you're not going to do it. I'm too busy. But if you're too busy to do this, it's not for you. But if you're ready for a change right now in your business and you're tired of trading time for dollars, this is the next step you need to take, my friend, to get on this path. All right. So comment the word course right now or click the link in the description right now and get access to that and follow all the steps there and continue to follow all the steps there. You want more help? Just follow all the steps and I can help you be able to do this as well, my friend. So let me know what you find most valuable from this training today. I'd love to know. Put it in the comments right now what you find most valuable. I will respond. You do that as well. So put down the biggest nugget, the biggest aha, the biggest takeaway, what you find most valuable from this training right now. Put that in the comments right now as well. And remember this, my friend, put God first in all that you do, and you too shall succeed. So until the next time I see you watch it on social media, follow me, subscribe, do all that good stuff there, my friend, to get more valuable content like this as well. Just do all the good stuff you're supposed to do to follow and hit subscribe. All right. But remember this, my friend, keep God first in all you do, and you are guaranteed to succeed. All right, my friend. So until next time, I see you. Peace and God bless.